Hmm. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Yes, yes, you can be honest. And what I'm about to say is I, these watcher groups that are talking about Jesus and talking about love and then talking about black people can't be Jews, I have no idea where the hell they get any of their information from, but that is a lie. I do not understand why they're putting stuff out like that because Jesus is of love, not of this hate. I have no idea what the hell they're doing. Just like it's fine for Russia to go in and kill Ukrainians, but they're not supposed to kill people in Israel. Nobody is, which you shouldn't be killing anybody. I understand God said respect Israel. He did not say, in Ukraine there are Jews there. I'm all the way confused at the way these people are saying this, and also there are a couple of them. It's just fine to say Jesus is coming back and soon. I'm not talking about that. They are literally, if they want to go exactly by the Bible, they're lying. They're only going by the part they want to go by because in Revelations it says, there's other stuff that has to happen first. I do not know how this is going to happen. I do believe in God. I do believe in Jesus. I do think men got to hold our Bible. And so I also know that the prophets that saw this stuff were psychics, basically, and they could have misinterpreted some of it. And I also don't know if it's literal or spiritual that Jesus is coming back, which none of that matters. What does matter is that I don't understand. Let's promote scare the hell out of everybody. Um, all this bad stuff about Jesus coming back, and it's supposed to be good. And so I'm really confused at why people use God, Jesus, as I don't really think he appreciates that. I'm almost sure he does not. Um, Fear God does not mean what the hell they're saying. It's really making me mad. How are these people going to say you can't be black and be Jewish? What? Who the hell? Oh my God. I mean, God is not prejudiced. I'm just saying. Oh, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it because I really just don't. And what they're going to do is because there's other things that say that has to happen, and so when Jesus don't come back in 2 weeks, they're going to have people like mad at Jesus, and that's not who they should be mad at. They should be mad at people saying that because God literally says he didn't even tell Jesus when he's coming back. So I don't think the hell he's showing up in nobody's dream telling them if he ain't told Jesus. I'm just saying I could be wrong, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't look for Jesus. That's not what I'm saying. That why are all these people talking about what color? I did not know you had to be a color to be Jewish. I'm all I, that I. Why would you even allow that if you are? Oh, I, yeah, I can't. I don't even have like my words are not coming. That I'm. Mm. And it's fake news. Oh my God, I'm not gonna make it. Fake news. Like, why do they believe Russia when Russia's talking about Ukraine, but when they talk about anybody else, Russia's like they don't even make no damn good sense now. Listen here. I'm not saying that our government and something's going on, maybe that they're whatever with money, but look, there's people dying over there that are not. They ain't got nothing to do with it, and they're Jewish people over there. That's what I'm talking about. That Russia just decided they wanted some land, so Putin just gonna go in and get. I mean, who the heck? No, that's not right. I don't. I no. Jesus did not say nobody lob no damn bombs at nobody. I do not understand. And so I just want people to know that, in my opinion, they are lying on Jesus and God because they are of love. They are not of. I'm not sure what they're talking about. they're not of that, and I just that is not a way to get people to God. Like, what are you doing? I'm so confused. And telling these people that every church is bad, every president that's going to run is bad, everything is doom and gloom, everybody's screwed. God hates the United States. I didn't know God hated anybody or anything. I really wish. I think I'd be scared to lie on God. I thought I was going to heaven like that. So I don't even know if I have this chat up. Oh Lord, I forgot to even put the thing up where everybody can see the chat. Hang on, y'all. Oh my God, I'm mad. So 1 second, because I ain't even looked at this chat. I just been pitching fit. Well, I mean, yeah, and I'm Christian. I believe in Jesus. I'm saying that I don't think that. I mean, and who can? I know black people that are Jewish. I cannot believe that. I mean, I don't. Yeah, it's just really making me ill. The stuff that they're letting, and they're trying to tell people who's going to not go when Jesus comes back. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know that. I try not to judge that at all, but when they are, they're not, it's not, I mean, I don't, it's my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, but I just, and anytime I say something about it, they ignore my comments. Like, I'm like, we should be happy. They ignore what I'm saying. It's like I feel like this is a popularity contest or something. I don't know if I said that right, but it's like whoever's in their club, I don't know, but I don't like it. And I'm not sure. And when we die, our spirit is not a color anymore, but God is not prejudiced since how he made everybody. So I just I feel offended, and I'm not Jesus or God, but I with all my heart, I don't, I don't think that's right. I don't think it's right. That's not, how are you, oh my, I just don't understand. We have so much divide and hate and killing in this world, and let's promote it like Jesus wants us lobbing bombs at each other. Like he hates one person or another. If he made everybody, then he don't hate anybody. Oh my God. He did not say to lob bombs at each other. I don't, he did not. And these people are not I cannot talk. Praying for peace for no, God did not say only pray for Israel, like everybody else go to hell. That is not what God said. He did say pray for Israel, but he did not say what these people are insinuating, that is not what works. We are supposed to pray for our enemies. We are supposed to love everybody. Jesus loved everybody. Prostitute, he loved everybody. So I'm really confused. These people trying to tell somebody all about something, and they're not even telling people right. So, well, I'm not perfect over here. So God forbid, don't be. I mean, I'm not, but I'm just saying. I'm not. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what anything you are. We're gonna love everybody over here, or at least do our best to. I mean, if somebody's really being hateful, I'll block them, but we are not going to. I cannot. Like, I just feel like I was supposed to say that that's not correct in case somebody's lost and don't know Jesus, because if they go there, that's not who Jesus, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but that Jesus is of love. He's not of. I'm not sure what these people are doing. So now I've had my rant, and I've had a fit for the day and all this good stuff. I just don't know how you compare one kid dying to another. You know what I mean? I don't think Jesus does. Oh, that kid's in Israel, so whatever. And this one's in Ukraine, so screw them. Like, I don't, that, I, he's, Jesus, I will put it on my whole life that Jesus ain't saying that. So, I'm just saying that, okay. I get very passionate about this. I get very upset about this because it really aggravates me. So, no, the people might think I'm crazy. I am crazy. It's okay. But, yeah, okay. Let me calm my blood pressure down, y'all. Oh. I literally cannot believe these people said that these black people and Egypt people are not white. What color do they think Egypt people are? Which it does not matter what color we are. So y'all, I'm not talking about, I'm just saying, I cannot believe they put on a thing making fun saying that these black people think they're Jewish. No, I don't think they think they're Jewish. I think they know they're Jewish. Like, I ain't never heard no shit in my life. Oh, God, okay. Okay, now I'm done. White people get on my nerves anyways, and I'm white. Y'all see I'm white, but they do because I'm not real sure what the hell they think. But we were the last race made. Um, um, Jesus is not white. Okay, yeah, I really don't understand why. It takes an idiot to say something like that. Like, it takes a complete freaking absolute dumbass. I'm sorry to say something like that. Just a dumbass. I mean, I don't even know how dumb they are, but it just, that's mean. I shouldn't say that, but they are. I'm sorry. That is ignorant. No, that's ignorant. That's what that is. Ignorant. Complete ignorance. And I think that is, I don't know if it's false prophesizing, but it's lying on Jesus, in my opinion. And I might sin. I know I sin. I don't do everything correctly, but I'm not going to lie on Jesus. And if I do, good night. I'm not, I mean, I would, oh my gosh. Can you imagine somebody actually thinking that that's okay? Like, y'all, I cannot. I'm in shock. I cannot. It's not okay. I cannot. It's like, it is, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's just, what? Okay, so y'all, 1 second. I'm sorry. I really am having an issue dealing. Like, it's not. I reported the person because I was offended, and I'm like, I don't. You what? You? Oh my god. Yeah. I I just can't. And these people are like free to roam around by themselves without supervision. That is literally the scary part. I mean, they just say stupid things like that. I mean, why would you? And if you and they think this disgusting, they think that they. Oh my God! Let's see. I can't. I, I really, I'm ashamed. For them, I feel. I don't know. If I was Jesus, I wouldn't come back. I would tell all of us we could. Anyway, I guess that's why I ain't Jesus. Like, they done made fun of him and everything else. I just can't. I just. Mm, okay. So now I probably am doing ranting. Sorry, y'all. But I am in shock. I like literally am in. I'm very. Um, I have no idea. Ignorance. Ignorance. Okay. And somebody asked. Oh my God, Jasmina, was it you? Who asked me a question first? Somebody way at the top, and I cannot see it. So whoever it was, if y'all are still in here after I got done with my rant here, post your questions again, and I won't answer them. Y'all, I cannot get this chat thing to pop up on the screen. So, we're just going to work with it today because I done messed up the whole thing because I was pitching a fit while I was getting my life together. So, Yes, and you don't. I don't believe you have to go to church. You know what I mean? You can get two or more people praying together, but I don't believe in telling everybody every church is bad, every preacher's bad, because that's just not the truth. There's bad everything. There's bad teachers. There's bad cops. There's bad. I mean, there's bad people everywhere. There's every color, every race. There's bad people. There's good people. There's. I just. I'm not. I just don't agree. And when things are taken out of context like that, I think that people should say something, because people that don't know Jesus should not think that that's the way, in my opinion, that that's the way Jesus works, because I don't think it is. And I don't know everything about Jesus. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even going to claim to know every single thing about, but I know that he's of love and he's not of none of that, no. So I will confidently say that. That's sad. That is abs. And what's more sad is the guy's page is on. Like, he did not say anything to them. He did not take it off. He like, wow, wow. And people like are reading that, following him. It's like it's. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. It is like a cult, and I'm not saying all Christianity is. I'm saying that a lot of people are using God's name in ways I don't think they should, in ways that I don't think you would agree, and it's like a cult. And uh, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not. I'm not. But I don't. And I'm not even telling people to come to me to find out about Jesus. I'm just saying that please know that he's not of that, and find someone that will tell you he's of love, because he is, and it does not matter. Like, I don't know everybody's heart, so I would not judge. You know what I mean? Like, if you're doing something on the outside that is wrong, like I don't. Thank God I'm not the judge. That I don't have that job. I don't want that job. So I just not using the word love and not spreading love when talking about Jesus. That, to me, that's unheard. Very um I'm very confused about that. It's heartbreaking and just jaw dropping to me. Like, I cannot believe it. We're in 2024, and we have to be very careful who we follow too. You know what I mean? Because God tells us not to be ignorant, and I believe that's what he means. Now, I could be wrong by that, but I think that's what he means. Yes, and I do believe the Bible has answers. I do believe that our men have got a hold to it, like our governments, and changed a lot of it, but that's not God changing it. Um, but I do believe there are truths, of course, in the Bible. Um, I do believe that Jesus is of love, the way it says he is, and so is God, because that only makes sense. I'm losing my mind. That's all, y'all. You know. Thank you, Queen, for saying for not saying I'm psycho, and just like, I can't deal with this lady, because I'm very passionate about what stuff like that. I just am. Jasmine, are you still in here? I think she was the one to ask me a question. Oh yeah, I'm just thinking. What is? I do not know what's wrong with this Rumble chat. That's crazy too. Oh wait, maybe I can go right here and see. Jasmina. Okay, I did find her thing. Let me see if it'll. It's being a pain in the butt. Okay. Jasmine, I pinned your message. This is how I'm gonna do it so y'all can see them. Yeah, and that's honestly, and that's why I tell people these cards. Like, some people may think it's wrong. I don't think it is. This is the way I understand God to tell me. And when I do this, I pray for Jesus's protection. I don't. I go straight to the source for protection. I don't do any kind of like greed magic, black magic. Like, I don't try to find out anything we're not supposed to know. I don't do any kind of spell stuff. I don't do anything except with every intent of the highest good to help people. Like, I don't tell somebody some lottery numbers or try to figure that out. I don't do all of that. I don't deep dive into celebrities' relationships because I think that's personal information. Like, I don't do all that. I try to do everything I do, and I'm not saying it's all right. I'm just saying that I do everything I do with integrity, and I don't want to be getting in somebody's energy for, if we think they're in danger or something, that's different, but their love life and stuff, that's none of our business. And I don't do that. I don't force things. If God don't want us to know something, we're not going to know it. But I don't see a problem with getting answers when I'm seeking them from God. So, and that's why I tell people that don't mean people have to agree with me. I'm not saying that. I'm just to let everybody know my intent and how I do it, so that way it is known. I know some people like ask their ancestors and angels for protection, and I do believe God lets us talk to angels, but I'm just going straight to the source. To me, Jesus is the source for protection, so I don't bypass him. I just go to him, and then, you know, however people do it is how they do it. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that I just feel safer going directly to the person that I know. There is no question. I have no doubt. I don't even think about it twice after I ask him for protection. As long as I'm doing true to what I say I'm doing and not trying to do no crazy stuff, then I'm good. Even though I am crazy, but you know. Yeah. Yeah, there he is. And yeah, and you do like you're gonna get what you put out in the world, and so, okay. Hang on one second. I think Jasmine is popping in and out of here. I'm going to tag her when I do this. And then I will, that way she'll know. And if you have a question, Queen, you can ask it. I don't know how many people will come in here. We might not have a lot. What is today, Saturday? We may not have a lot this evening. I waited till late, but you know. Yeah, Jasmine, I applied for a new job. Will I get it? Somewhere else. What is it, Jen? There are always cards all over the place. Jasmine wants to know about her job and about salary. If she will get it. Okay, Jasmine. So when you see this, I think you're going to get a position, but there's something about the position you're wanting that is not good. So you're going to be offered a position and their celebration. I do not know if it's going to be with, I mean, I feel it's that company or related to that company, but the position you're wanting, or, okay, it's either the position you're wanting, there are bad people there, or what's going to happen is they're going to get rid of the bad people and then hire you, one of the two. But I do see you getting a job. But I can't tell whether it's they're going to get rid of the bad people and then hire you, or if they're going to put you in another position because they have issues going on with those people in that position. But there's some kind of mess going on with that. But I do see, I mean, that's like a new opportunity, new growth in that celebration. So I do think you're going to be offered something. Let's attack her on this in a minute. That way she knows. This is stinking. I do not know what is wrong with you two. You're acting crazy. This whole thing is. Okay, if the chat is usually up on the screen, but it is not working right, so I'm just having to use it like I'm doing it right here. So if y'all are coming in here, if y'all want a reading, post a question in the chat. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Queen. And y'all, I'm not sure. It's saying there's 5 people in here. I don't know if there is or not because y'all know how YouTube does. So, again, if you're in here and you want a reading, post your question in the live chat. Okay, y'all, if y'all are on Rumble, you're um you can put it in the chat as well if you're wanting a reading. Just put your question in chat. Rumble does what it wants to sometimes, so it just takes a minute. I wish that YouTube is acting a fool. And I can't tell y'all, again, with YouTube, it'll say 3, it goes to 0, then it goes to like 10. I have no idea who's in here, so I don't have my chat on the screen because it didn't go up there right, and I didn't want to have to shut down everything, so I am in here. If y'all have a question, just put it in the chat, and I will answer it the best of my abilities. Swear, it's the one. Yeah, mine is like it. I don't know why it does this. Like right now, it'll show 3, then it'll show 0, then it's crazy. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna jump off from here. If nobody comes in here and asks a question, but I was giving people a minute to get on and okay. Ow. YouTube's been giving me the being a pain in my booty. Let me see if I can. Rumble's doing okay. This thing literally. Is getting on my nerves. Well, I'm the outcast of my family too. My parents are passed, but like the rest of my family is, you know, whatever. Just pray for everybody and do what I do. What in the Sam? Oh, Facebook kills me with stupid spam. You too. Have a good evening. Um, oh my gosh. This thing up here today. Okay. What is it? Okay. So again, y'all, I cannot tell who or what. If anyone is in here. Okay, so I'm gonna jump off from here. I don't know what YouTube is doing. It's driving me crazy. Oh, see, I can't even see that you're in here, Elizabeth. You can ask your question. Go ahead. This, I don't know what's going on. Acting a fool. And welcome, Elizabeth. Sorry, I just saw where you said you were new here. Okay, so you want to know how Joey is feeling about you since y'all last spoke. Let's see. Has it been a long time since y'all last spoke, or just in the last month or so? Okay. So how is Joey feeling since Kenneth and Elizabeth last spoke? And if anyone is coming in here, you don't see my chat up on the screen, it's because it messed up. I can see the chat though, so you just have to put your question in the chat, and I will read it out and answer it. Okay, so Joy Elizabeth. So he's feeling not resilient about something, like this is like when it's upright, it's resilient, like fought a tough battle but still fighting. When it's upside down, it's like not resilient, not fighting. A lot of times it's kind of weak at the moment. Let me see though. It's almost kind of like, I'm not sure everything that's going on with y'all, but it's either you keep everything balanced, or there is a mother figure in his life that keeps everything balanced. I want to say it's you, because the Empress is in reverse, and so usually that's the mother figure, the Empress. And with Empress being in reverse, it makes me feel like that may be why he's feeling some type of way where he's weak or doesn't have good resilience or defenses or boundaries. He may have a mother wound, or either him and his mother didn't get along. They may have, not spoke or not had a relationship or had a bad one. It doesn't always mean that's the case. It could be someone that is a mother figure to him that he's had a bad relationship with, or it could be a baby's mama even. But some kind of feminine energy that has not treated him well. It looks like honest, or like really cared about him. This is like quarrels and fights, and are needing to fight for himself. It looks and feels like he's worked hard to try to get this feminine energy to care, but nothing he offered, like, she just didn't care. So I feel like he feels you're stable though, so that's like a protection for him. But so yeah, I don't feel like there's a third party, so it's not that. Yeah, I do think he cares about you and likes you, but this is like a protection, rejoice thing for him. So I don't know if the relationship would go like he's going to not literally treat him like a child, like you're his mama, but like sort of that kind of security he's needing, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think he is. I mean, I really do. And when y'all do, like, he's going to be needy. Yeah, he's going to be needy, and he literally could even be abusive to you, just because he's experienced in the past. So you're going to have to make sure you're setting good boundaries with him, so that way, you don't allow him to transfer his pain and his suffering onto you. He needs to heal his pain. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. I think that is what he needs to do, definitely, and heal. And open your heart, not just a little. all the way and let the love flow in. So, yeah, I do think he's got a lot of love to give, but it's going to take someone who's patient because he also has some healing he needs to do. Now, that doesn't mean that you should just let him not do therapy or healing, right away or whatever. I would think he needs to go ahead and start doing that so that way he doesn't have abusive relationships, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's because he's scared, but I would encourage him to heal and then, you know, I would be his friend through it, and then attempt, you know, dating or whatever, just so that it it's not toxic to you or him, if that makes sense. Because once it goes like that, it's really hard to turn it back around. And, those things can get dangerous and just a mess to be in. But I mean, I always say pray about it. God will put you in the direction and where you're supposed to be at the time you're supposed to be, and miracles can happen. He may actually be glad you're encouraging therapy. That may be a sign that you care. I mean, of course it is, but that may be what he needs to see as a sign you care. Yeah, and a lot of us can, and even if we haven't healed, we can still see someone else's trauma. But yeah, that's good that you can see it. And like I said, if you can be patient and help him along with his therapy, it'll probably be something that is like, helps him with the security of some things. But, you can't fix everything. He's got to work at it too. In my opinion, we all have some kind of trauma we go through. So we all have to figure out how to heal, but it's up to us if we want to get better or stay in that situation. You can only offer someone to, help them get help. You can't make them. So you do what you can do, and then that's all you can do. You pray about it, and you don't have to stop your life, give up your happiness if somebody's not doing what they need to do. You just kind of have to surround yourself with people that are. Yeah, and that is probably just his excuse, but that's the way I would try it, and I would pray, and see. And then if he's just not ready and just not ready to get any kind of therapy, then you may just have to be his friend from afar for a while. Well, thank you. I'm glad. That's all I can tell you is what I've experienced and what I honestly, truly, from my heart, think is the right thing to do. Um, you know, and I try to be fair on both sides, but I don't feel that either side needs to go through any kind of abuse that is unnecessary. I mean, it's just not worth it. Yeah, that's right. Pray about it, and God will put what is supposed to be in front of you, and that's the only hope I think we can find these days. Okay, y'all. My chat thing that y'all usually see in the window is not working because it didn't come up right. So I have my chat. Everybody just can't see it. So I'm giving it a few more minutes because YouTube's acting a fool. So I can't tell who's in here, who's not. It goes from 10 to 3 to 0 to 15 to 0, and then, so I have no idea, but I'm giving it a few more minutes. If you're in here and have a question, you can put your question in chat. I'll answer it to the best of my abilities. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. I hope that did help. I'll tell this thing. This YouTube is driving me nuts. So cannot tell. Again, y'all, I can't tell who's in here because this thing's acting crazy. You'll just have to put your message or your question in chat. So this thing jumps from 1 to 10, and I don't think it knows what it's doing. Yes, you can. Yes, I'm sorry y'all can't see my chat because it messed up and I didn't want to have to redo the whole live stream and shut it down. So I'm just telling everybody, ask your question. I can see the chat. I know everybody can't see it like usual, but I can, and I will answer it. So yes, go ahead and ask your question. Okay, so let's find out. How long has it been since you have talked to this person? Talked or seen or, any of that. Had contact with the person. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What's going on with this energy? Oops. Is this okay? Is this person around people that do they have friends that may not want the two of you hanging out? Or family members? Or other partners? Okay, so what this looks like to me is they have some sort of relationship that is a lot of manipulation, fighting, just bad. And they're wanting to like lay all that down, get away from that. This person's not able to offer a whole lot as far as emotional or anything because it's like they are completely emotionally and physically drained. So I think you will see this person soon, but it's like you're going to have to kind of be ready for someone. I'm not sure exactly whether it's going to be friends, family, or someone this person is dating, but someone that's going to come in fast, aggressively, and like kind of running their mouth. Yeah, they are trying to stop this person from moving forward, and I say injustice. So injustice is upright. So they are trying to stop this person moving forward into any other relationship or being happy. And I mean, it could be a family member or friend, but it's someone that has got a lot of control over this person. They need to speak the truth to this person, be very honest with their tongue and brave about it. They're just trying to get away from that person. I don't know if it's going to be that easy. Yeah, this person causes chaos. Like it's a lot of chaos. And so it's like trapped 1 minute, not trapped. They're trying to get release, but you don't want to be the scapegoat. You know what I mean? Well, I'm saying that. I wouldn't want to be the scapegoat. That can be dangerous and a lot of drama. Yeah, there's a lot of manipulation in this. I mean, I don't like telling people messages like this, but I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot of manipulation, a lot of chaos, a lot of drama in that. If you talk to them on the phone, I would just ask them if they have like, yeah, I don't know how to get something like that out of someone. However, I would try to see, and I mean, I could be completely wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I literally could be all the way wrong. It just seems like a whole lot of chaos, honestly, and it doesn't really feel like, I don't know, this person's not in love with whoever this is. I'm not saying it's not that type of relationship. I'm saying that they are not anymore. They don't have feelings. This person that you're wanting to see does not have feelings for this other person anymore. But apparently, this other person is crazy. Whether it's a partner, family, friend, something. But be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting, which that is absolutely true, clearly, with this person's life. Stay present. That's where life happens. So, yeah, this person is going to have to get authentic with themselves, staying present, and like having their boundaries. I mean, um, that's a whole lot of chaos energy, though. So I would just try to talk to the person on the phone and kind of see what you can gather just from them being on the phone. Because honestly, if it's this much chaos energy, even if they're on the phone with somebody, it's gonna shut. You know what I mean? Something's gonna be able to give you a hint that yes, there is, or I'm completely wrong. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I would just be very aware, vigilant of what's going on, and you might have to go off with them again just to see if something's going to happen. Not that you're wanting it, but just to see. I could be completely wrong, but I would just be vigilant of what's going on. And even if it looks like something, if you get a gut instinct, there's a lot of drama going on, maybe they're on the phone or something, don't just dismiss it, kind of fill it out. That's caution is what I say. I don't ever tell somebody, oh, just don't do this because I'm completely right. 'Cause I could be all the way wrong. I would just exert caution. That's what I would do and pray about it. And it could be his ex. It really could be, or it could be, I mean, a crazy family member, a crazy friend. He does not have feelings for this person like this. Like, he's not in love with this person any longer, but this person, something. May, hi, how are you? Yes, update me. And it's like, y'all may go off one time and it'd be fine. And then the next time this person just come in flying out of nowhere. So try not to let it stun you if somebody comes in and you have no idea what the hell they're talking about. And they just come in and assertive and is going off on this person. That is whoever this is. Yes, pray. I will be praying for you, and that's exactly that's how I would, yes, caution that. Yes. Okay, and May, you want to know, yes, be on guard. You want to know what's coming to you in love in the next 4 months? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and if you can talk to them on the phone, you know what I mean? If you're not going to see them for 2 or 3 weeks, I would talk to them on the phone as much as you can at different times during the day just to see, make sure they're not sneaking to talk to you. You know what I mean? Just that kind of stuff. And yeah, guard. Be on guard. Okay, May, let's see. What is coming for May in the next 4 months? We're going to knock some of this energy out. And what is coming for May in the next 4 months when it comes to love? So that is like you looking, planning, for the future. That also could be someone that is looking, planning for you and don't know it yet. I feel like you've had a lot of disappointment as far as maybe relationships or what you've seen for relationships that may have looked like it was going to be happy, but ended up not being or ending well, or ending happy. But there has been this death in reverse is good because that means there's been a transformation. That means you've done the work to like have a tower moment, everything falls out and I start over healing or, therapy, whatever it is to have a death and rebirth basically, which is a good thing. And I feel like this time you're not rushing actions or love because you want it to be real, and I think that is why you said like the next 4 months, because you're trying to be more patient, which is good. I do feel like it's a heavy burden that you're able to put down because you are patient with yourself now, or a little bit more patient with yourself. You have had your fair share of heartbreak, been left out in the cold, been lied to, been done wrong. So that death and rebirth was something that was special to you. You may not even realize how special it is until, now or even later. But I think that it's going to really be a confidence booster. The Queen of Cups being in reverse most of the time means manipulative, but that's not what I feel like it means with you. This is you getting boundaries, not letting people manipulate you, and not letting people take advantage of your emotions either. You have a lot to offer, and that's just what you want in return. That's the light I was telling you about. So I think that in the next 4 months, you will meet someone that is going to have something valuable to offer you, and you will know it because you will see their light. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, well, upright, it is a slow moving, but it's loyal. In reverse, it can be one of two things. It can be someone who you can't trust, but in this case, I think it's going to be a little bit faster moving energy, but loyal. So it won't be as slow moving, which is good. And then that's Prince Charming. That is happiness, and that is you getting over people betraying you and healing. So this is a wish come true, and that's Prince Charming. So I do think you're going to meet someone that's going to be true, honest. It may not be the person you're going to marry, but this relationship will be healthier than any of the other ones. And it will be something like a wish come true to you, and it will take away all the, I mean, it's not going to take away all the bad relationships, but not that it makes them worth it either, but it makes you see the light of why we go through the things we do, if that makes sense. So I do think that you have good stuff coming to you. Whoops. In the next 4 months, within the next 4 months. Let's see, we're going to pick one of these cards for you. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. So again, that death and rebirth, this is the confidence in yourself that you need to find the answers. So that is a very good thing. Make sure that you keep, your spirituality up, talking to God, and I think that you have done a good transformation, good healing, and there's good things to come. Okay, I'm going to give this just a few more minutes to see if anybody else is in here, see if they want a reading, and then I'm going to jump off from here. You come in here, or you're in here now, you can't see my chat, and you usually can. It's because it didn't post right, and I did not want to have to shut down the whole stream and start over. So I can see chat. Just put your question in chat, and I will do my best to answer it. And if you don't know, I do true crime readings, so if you would like to check those out, I would appreciate that. Please like, share, subscribe. Share this out with people that like true crime. If you have a true crime case or something you want me to look into, you can email me. My email addresses and social media are on my YouTube site, or you can leave a comment on any of the videos about a case or something you want me to look into with limited but informative information, and I will be happy to do that. Okay, so I don't see anybody saying anything, so I'm going to jump off from here. I will probably be back Monday. I may come back tomorrow, it depends. But I will probably more than likely be here Monday. Please, like I said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment on the streams. I appreciate all of you. All of you have a great day. Make sure you pray. Keep your spirits up. Keep your vibration up. Do not give in to fear, no matter what. And y'all have a great afternoon and Sunday.